There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven.
You can picture slope by thinking about stairs. This is a stepladder. It has a very steep slope. My stairs have a pretty typical stairs slope. They go way up quick. These go up, but they go up more slowly. When we look at the slopes of these two different kinds of steps, we can compare which one has a steeper slope. When we compare the slopes of the stepladder and the stairs, what we can notice is that the slopes are different because they're at a different angle. Slope is just a number way, a fraction way of comparing and giving a number to how steep something is, how steep a line is. If we look at the stepladder goes up 8 inches. It rises up 8 inches. It goes forward, it runs forward by 4 inches. So it takes 4 inches running forward to rise up that 8 inches. If we compare that to the regular stairs also rise up 8 inches. I measured it. But the regular stairs take 12 inches. I have to run forward 12 inches to rise up 8 inches on my regular stairs. To find an exact measure for that steepness number, that slope, we calculate it as a fraction. We say a stair rises by a certain amount, but then we also want to see how long it takes to rise that amount. We call that the run. So when I think of slope, I think, how much? Did the stair rise? How much? Then I think, well, how long did it take? Did it take a long time so that it was spread out and slowly rose? How long did it take to make that gain, that rise? So here on our stepladder, our slope has a rise of 8 inches. That's how much it went up. Our stairs also went up by 8 inches, but we'll see they have different slopes because on our stepladder, it took only 4 inches running forward to rise up that 8 inches. It took much less time or much less forward run forward to rise up that 8 inches. Now that we have a number, we can do what we do with numbers. We can simplify numbers like these fractions. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So for our stepladder, our slope is 2. When we look at our regular stairs also rose up the same amount as our stepladder. They rose up 8 inches. That's our rise. Our rise here for our regular stairs is 8 inches also. But in the case of the regular stairs, the slope is not as steep. It's going to be lower because it took longer. I had to run forward 12 inches. 12 is my run here. I had to run forward 12 inches just to rise up that same 8 inches. When we look at this fraction and we simplify this fraction, we know that this is the same as 2/3. So the slope of the regular stairs is only 2/3. 8/12 is the same as 2/3. Because if we divide by 4 in the numerator and the denominator, we simplify that fraction to 2/3. Comparing these two slopes for our regular stairs, 2/3, smaller than 1, a pretty small number. Comparing that to our stepladder that had a slope of 2, bigger than 1, our stepladder clearly has a bigger slope. It has a steeper angle than our regular stairs. So its number for its slope is a bigger number. It has a slope of 2. Our regular stairs go up more slowly. They have a slope of 2/3.